Drake and this is a game. I was looking forward to who's calling my phone, who's calling that shit, who's got nobody. Now nobody's calling Drake. Bro canceled the concert. What does he think this is, man? I was looking for.
You cannot make this stuff up. Nobody. Listen, Drake is on Manchester scope right now. The entire Manchester is upset at Drake right now. And can anybody blame them? He canceled his show again. Listen, welcome back to the channel, y'all. Y'all know I'm here, P. I'm here in the cove chilling, making y'all some content. I know everybody always say, why you be making Drake content? Because you know what? He always do something stupid or something childish or out of pocket to make us call him out. And the algorithm says that y'all gonna like this because you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. And I got some mashup for y'all. And these majority of my Drake fans that's just pissed off. And I think they're on the brink. I'm not saying they about to join Kendrick, but they're on the brink and I think they might have had it with the boy. The frustration is showing. They're disappointed. People spent a lot of money to get to these shows. People did a lot of preparation just to go there, and him canceling, not like a day or two before, so some hours before.
Many celebrities have reacted to Drake canceling and not going ahead with his Manchester show.
Okay.
First up,
what they say?
Eminem said, sad for the fans, but hopefully the reasoning is good. Next,
Facts.
Chris Brown said, Next, Central C said, this stuff happens, man. Next, Tyler, the Creator, said,
this stuff happens, man. That's his boy. You know you got to back him. I mean, what's the name had the best answer? Because you know something ain't right.
LOL. And finally, Pusha T said, unprofessional but expected. Drake fans in Manchester are upset after his concert on July 28th was suddenly canceled and rescheduled last minute. The venue released a statement blaming travel logistics and an unforeseen ferry schedule as the reason for the change. According to the message, the new date will now take place on August 5th, and they promised the show would still be unforgettable.
This right here is a perfect example of how you know Drake ain't really in your city to be in your city. He just coming in, performing, and leaving. He's not even staying to enjoy the festivities in your city. He's out doing his own thing. He comes in, do the shows, bounce. He's not even putting the money back in. Most artists, if they have 2 shows in that city, they're in that city till the show's done. We're gonna tap into Koala T, and we're going to just drop in for 2 minutes because I like what he had to say here. He had this broken down exactly the way I was thinking it. So we're going to drop in for 2 minutes with Koala T. And let's just check this out.
Big dogs, everybody, I want you to be big dogs through and through. On the way out of here, if you see somebody that needs your help, you see a lovely lady or, an older person or whatever, make sure you help them out. I want you to make sure that everybody gets home safe. Because when I come back to Manchester, I need all these same faces in the motherfucking building. One thing you can do for me on the way out of here, all my big dogs, if you see somebody that needs your help, specifically one of these ladies, they need your help getting out of here, or you see somebody fucking with somebody else, y'all make sure that everybody gets home safe, man. Please, it's up to you. All the big dogs in this crowd, I'm looking at y'all, like, make sure everybody gets home safe. Because when I come back to prison, I don't want to see any different faces. I need all these.
It's the same shit. The same shit.
And that's how colonizers move. They keep going from place to place, telling the same story, making it seem like it's been told for the first time, right? But we're gonna keep going. I got a lot of mashups for y'all.
Traveled across half the country, flex to every single one of my friends. Of course, my show is the first show to get cancelled. You know how excited I was to see Drake, but this bullshit to get cancelled. I got this email 2 minutes ago. Due to ferry schedule and travel logistics. My nigga Drake's in Manchester, bro.
Kendrick Lamar, so far, he's on his GNX tour right now, and he has done 34 shows so far. 3 in the rain that we thought was going to get canceled. Nope, show went on. He did 3 back-to-backs with MetLife. He did 3 in Inglewood, back-to-back-to-back. I think he did 2 in London, 2 in Frankfurt. And he's making these appointments. No shows missed. 34 shows so far, 34 shows on time. Listen, when you do something like this, you don't really appreciate anybody's time but your own. Kendrick Lamar understands when people come into his shows are coming from far. I had an episode with one girl that did 10 shows in the North American. She did 10 shows. Now, if Kendrick rescheduled or canceled at least 5 of those, you think she would have attended? Well, where would her confidence have been? It says Drake seen in Manchester today after he canceled his show. But I don't know.
Show tonight, last minute.
Let's go. You need. Let's go. It's love.
And why is it always last minute? So do y'all think there's some or another reason why Drake canceled his show? Because some people believe he was in Manchester already. But I'm thinking what kind of happened is he did the first 2 shows in Manchester. Then there was a 2-day layover. I think he flew out to do some other stuff. I'm hearing he was doing music video, or he might have been doing other stuff, but that's bad business. If you're going to be in the city for a week, stay in the city for a week and enjoy the city.
Out of all of Drake's concerts, of course, the one that I'm going to gets cancelled and rescheduled until the 5th of August, guys. And guys, I live in London, so I've lost the coach money that I've had to pay to then get to Manchester. And then I have to take another day of annual leave off next week. And because I work in a degree apprenticeship, they may not even let me get it off in such a short amount of time, guys. So this has really messed up my whole schedule, and I'm really upset about that. But guys,
I am absolutely fuming. So if you thought you was going to see Drake tomorrow at Manchester, think again. I have just received this email. Due to unforeseen travelling logistics, get in your car and drive. What do you mean unforeseen? As you can see, I'm not very happy about this. I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. So I hope you're all annoyed as well as me. And I won't be going on Tuesday the 5th, because tomorrow I've got a babysitter and I'm off on an all day. I'm not going to lie, I could cry. I could genuinely cry. It isn't often that I get a night off. Isn't often at all. I was booking this with an old-time best friend who I hadn't spoke to for years. This was meant to be our night. Our bloody night, and Drake's ruined it. Guess it was God's plan, eh?
Wow.
But I was literally crying when I got this email.
Yep.
So yeah, Charlie isn't happy today. Charlie isn't feeling like a chatterbox. Charlie's fuming.
Yo, Charlie is a real Drake friend. She dropping his own bars on him. Listen, this is what I'm talking about. How many people came from far, they traveled just to see an artist do something like this, and he has no genuine care about the people he just hurt, the people he just let down. To him, it's just another city. I just book another one. I'm that big. You know, and these are things we need to call them out on. I'm waiting to see what the excuse is going to be. What the excuse is going to be. Because to me, if you ask, there's no real excuse that they could come up with that will work, because you already did 2 shows. Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving to go do other stuff when you know you got a date set up? And it was sold out. It was sold out.
See that it's been cancelled, bro. It's getting rescheduled for the 5th, but I can't even attend no more. Yo, this is so peak. We spent hella on the hotel, transport, everything. Yo, I'm gonna be on holiday next week, so I can't even attend no more. So you better come back, man. You man, I've seen him the other days are lucky, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I gotta hold him responsible. Yeah, I can't, yeah, bruh. Even though y'all ain't, I'm hoping and praying that a lot of y'all get y'all hotel refunds back and things like that. You know, that would be horrible if you guys lost that out. But there were people. Let me know down in the comments if you were planning to go to this Drake concert and it got canceled. Well, reschedule. I know a lot of y'all are probably going to hit them on the 5th. People are going to try to rearrange their schedule for it. But if you still, a lot of time with hotel fees, you ended up losing, even if you put insurance on it. You lost that insurance money. Time my DNA. Now, like you said right here, this kid in how he canceling his shows in the UK. Meanwhile, Kendrick selling out stadiums. His fans getting new memories. Listen, Make sure y'all go check out that new. They just did Portugal. Go check that video out. That junk is heat, man. It was fire. They were on stage dancing, him and SZA, to the crowd singing to them. Amazing. And here we got Drake doing some Colonizer stuff that we still trying to figure out what's going on with this dude.
What actually is a ferry and logistics issue? What do they need to have that they don't have right now? What's being transported? What's not been transported? What's the issue? I really wonder, bro. I'm trying to find out. Maybe somebody we can grab it for him, because I really want to go tomorrow. I don't want to wait another 7-8 days.
That's true. The only logistics problem would be Drake, because there's no way they're going to move all that equipment if they know they're going to perform a third day. So everything's already there. There's nothing that has to move but him. And I'm sure he might have left and went to do something and got stuck. This is a sad part right here. Like check this out, guys. This the fans are there at the stadium. The show is getting ready to start, and here we go. They send Nancy out to give a report.
Appreciate it.
No problem, lady.
Our fault. We want to make this as easy for you as possible. Oh my God. Unfortunately, the concert this evening has been postponed.
It's my 13th reason. Hey, come on.
It's out of our control.
Oh my God. Is there a reason?
It is out of our control. You are on your GA and your wristbands. What about our flight?
I'm going to Spain.
I stopped talking. Okay. You and your wristbands will be honored on Wednesday. Nobody gives a shit. Then you don't know. It's out of our
This is what disappointment is. This is so disappointing. They're at the stadium ready to, I'm not sure if they got risked. No, I don't think they went in, but they were in line getting ready to go in. Then the show gets canceled. Like, come on, dude. What are we? And to be clear, this was Vancouver. So I'm gonna take y'all a little trip so y'all can see what's going on, because something ain't right.
How are you just gonna cancel just the Birmingham show? None of the other shows, and then you don't even make an announcement? I find out because my friend's cousin told her on Facebook, and then my friend gets on Ticketmaster and it's talking about you'll be getting a full refund. You better come perform. Like, that is so disrespectful. Like, I have been looking forward to this for months. I've been outfit shopping for months. I was planning to skip a whole day of school. I already had my nail design plan, and then you're just gonna cancel with no explanation.
Yep.
Done.
I'm telling you, eventually y'all gonna give up. Y'all gonna come over to loyalty, respect, all that good stuff, accountability, things like that.
Drake canceled his headlining show in Lollapalooza Brazil only hours before he was supposed to perform. Lollapalooza said it was because of sound and production issues why Drake decided to drop out, and refunded fans that bought tickets. Obviously, fans were pissed, and people keep bringing up the fact that he was in Miami with 50 Cent the night before. Now, I don't know why him being in Miami with 50 Cent is tied to every article that talks about the situation, but it has nothing to do with there being sound and production issues when he's at the venue. Drake ended up being replaced by Skrillex, and in Lollapalooza's statement, they said that Drake really wanted to perform for his fans in Brazil.
Yeah, we know that's BS. That's all a lie. Now, the thing is, why they say talk about him being with 50 Cent is we know he was partying. He was doing things he wasn't supposed to do. Now, if you book a show, I think you're supposed to uphold that towards your fans and at least respect them. But for him to be in Miami, right? And I know a lot of these celebrities live that life. They live that life, that fast life. So yeah, I know they got jets and their own thing, whatever. But if you know you got a show to do in Brazil, make sure you dare. If you can't make it, cancel it ahead of time, a day or 2 days. That's how people move. You're canceling it hours before. People went out prepared for the show. People went out, bought outfits, got hotel rooms. You know, you're probably doing one city in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? So people came from all over Brazil just to see you, and you don't even have the decency to do it yourself. But that's just disrespectful to everybody. You're a disrespectful man, Aubrey. You're showing up like a 7-year-old.
Damn, Drake really left early. Drake left his tour down in Australia/New Zealand early, bro. He left before his last Sydney and Brisbane show, and before his 2 shows in New Zealand. I guess he was tired of seeing all those signs, people begging him for money, man. Have some shame. Have some shame, bro. Let's see if he comes back, bro. But now it's pretty traumatized, bro. Probably put off all artists coming to Australia, man. Go see everyone thinking that we're all just begs here in Australia, bro. It's bad. It's bad, man. But yeah, hopefully he comes back, man. Because right now it is postponed. His tour is right now, because his tour right now is postponed, apparently. But the shows are cancelled, so he might come back and people that have tickets can like use those tickets again to like go to the new shows. But nah, man, that's tough. Everyone who bought hotels, booked flights, booked off work, canceled plans with other people, bro. Hey, that's tough.
I wanted to show y'all so y'all could understand that Drake's been doing this for a while, and he's always going to keep doing it. And if that was to happen to me, it will never happen to me because I don't really mess with Drake like that anymore. But I used to be a huge Drake fan. I think that's why I hate him so much. It's like when you broke up with your ex and you're like, yo, I don't want to see nothing about you. Keep it going. That's why you delete everything out of their life. But I respect hip hop and music, and there's things that he'll do. If I like it, I'll listen. But I ain't no fan of him. And especially after the lawsuit and all this stuff, ain't nobody could be no fan of that. If you're true to hip hop, hell no. Hell to the no.
Memphis. His daddy from Memphis. So, we support Champagne Poppy. You know what I'm saying? Next time, bring down here to the city.
How many more times he's got to cancel his concerts before y'all quit supporting him then? This is like
he doing one more. He doing one more time. We're gonna start supporting him. Doing one more time, Jay. We're gonna start supporting that.
Out here, Drake is basically disrespecting y'all, and y'all allow him to do that. That's y'all goat. That ain't my goat. I just saw my goat dancing on stage in Portugal with SZA while they said this shiznit is good in Portuguese. Y'all should go check out that video. I'm gonna try and leave a link down in this thing if I remember. Hey, if you were gonna go to this show and this video finds you, let me know if you're gonna attend on August 5th or if you just got your refund and left. And as you can see, Drake's been doing this for a while. It's nothing new. He's canceled shows all the time. So what I could say to y'all, Aubrey's Angels, whoever's listening, whoever wants to go to a Drake show, because I know there's people that would go see Drake, but they're not fans. Just be aware. There's a possibility that your ticket could be the Powerball ticket that he blows up. And from what we're seeing, it does not have to be a show that's not selling, because this show was a sold-out show from what I'm hearing. If there's any different, let me know down in the comments. But I think this was a sold-out show. Hey, make sure y'all like the video, y'all. Like the video, get this out to more people so we can embarrass this guy some more, man. We need to hold him accountable for all the BS he's doing. Fans put in a lot of time. Now, I know a lot of people going to say, yo, you be glazing on Kendrick. Well, Kendrick do things like grown people. Kendrick and SZA has done 34 shows so far in North America and the UK, including Portugal. And not one have been canceled. They had 3 shows that rained out. That was rain, and they still went on performed. Rain, shine. They had the back-to-backs. You know what I'm saying? They had the back-to-back on tour. No show's been canceled. Every show's been on time, the same time, from start to finish since they started 34 shows ago. 34 stadium shows ago. And it's sad for me to say, but these are things that y'all allow Drake to get away with for a while. So if y'all gonna let him get away with it, he gonna keep getting away with it. But there is no way somebody that respects their fans will do something like that. If Kendrick was to cancel a show, he'll be the first one out front explaining why it got canceled. And we already know they stand on business. Kendrick is more likely to cancel a show a week in advance because he knows it ain't gonna work out. This dude is canceling it before the gates open. People already traveled. People already went out and spent that money on the babysitter, like everything. And you ain't even thinking about that. That's something you really need to think about. But y'all need to let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this whole Drake canceling his shows. It's not just Manchester. You just saw these videos. If you're just coming in, back up and watch, you could see all the cities he's let down. And these are just a few. These are just a few. Now, I'm not saying Kendrick has never canceled a show. He has, but not on the effect as what Drake's been doing. And hours before, like I said, people are in the parking lot, already paid for parking, and then the show's canceled. You in Miami partying with 50 Cent when you got a show booked in Brazil, and then you're gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna just do another one next time. Bruh, eventually those times run out. They'll run out. But y'all need to let me know down in the comments where I messed up in this video, because I know y'all coming for me. Now, yeah, I admit I used to like Drake. Can't say I do anymore. The old stuff, I might listen to it if it comes on, but I don't go looking for it. But I'm going to leave it right there. And I hope y'all have a good day. Stay out of haters' way. They have a reason to pull you down with them. That's it. That's it. Now, of course, I know you could fight back, but sometimes being silent and quiet is the best attack that you can do on somebody. Because once you gain your peace and quiet within, they can never touch you. Y'all have a good day. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Peep our Cove. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.